You know, for the last 6 or 7 years here in the General Assembly, there's been one recurring theme that seems to come up every session. And that recurring theme is someone from both sides of the aisle steps up here to the mic and says they're going to fix the ISTEP test. You know, there's a little tweak here, a little tweak there, and it seems like what's happened, folks, is we've made it even worse. Therefore, I contend the ISTEP test can't be fixed. It's a flawed assessment, and it has failed its task of what it's supposed to do. As a matter of fact, folks, a test that was put together to try to measure student progress has done nothing but create an environment of worried parents, sick children, and frustrated teachers. Indiana, we can do better than this. This is why I've submitted this amendment, and all this amendment simply says is we're going to deep six the ISTEP test, get rid of it, throw it out, replace that with a practical exam, and use those millions of dollars that won't be spent on testing in the classroom to help our children.
Of course, we ought to have a standardized measurement, and we ought to use classroom performance as well. We can use the formative test as well, but it ought to be not based on just one instrument. That is not the way that young people function, or that is good process of holding people accountable.
No one here has spoken in favor of the ISTEP. No one. From either side. No one has suggested that it's a successful test. No one has suggested it makes our kids better students. No one has suggested it's fair to our teachers. No one suggests it's fair to our school districts. Yet we keep passing it.
The whole essence of why we're up here passing a hold harmless bill is because of the ISTEP. If we want to fix the problem, let's get to the root of the problem. Let's rip that out. You know, on the farm, if something don't work, we try to fix it. If we can't fix it, we throw it out. Every single one of you folks have talked to individuals from your district who has said the ISTEP needs to go. What this amendment does, puts in place a very practical way to throw the ISTEP test out, replace it, Representative Baining, with those group of individuals that you've talked about. Replace it with those individuals, let them come together with a new test, a test that is effective, and we can actually use in the classroom. Now, I'm disgusted with what's going on with this ISTEP test because I really feel like in the last 6, 7, 8 years, we've lost that many years of instruction for children to go on. It's time to stop that. It's time to stop that now. I urge your support to throw the ISTEP out and move forward. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.